power is right now, because her passion and power to talk to people is pretty infectious, and she's just leading the way. And we all need to lead the way more. I mean, we all have talent. We're all gifted in so many ways, but what's on our mind and what's on our belief system? YMA, would you share with us what's going on with you with this, with your presence and your power of how you're introducing people and focus on the ULT, and share with us a little about that.
Yes, I think number one, it begins for me with knowing what I have access to, knowing that I have been given an opportunity. It's very important to me. The things in my life I don't take lightly. I don't take my investments lightly. So this investment goes back to years ago when I think the ULT was like $350 at the time. I made that $300 investment and I tripled my income in less than 2 years. I mean, Purium has primarily helped me build my brand, has taken my bills, took me through being able to pay for my divorces and my divorce, pay for my life after my divorce. I'm saying, it's only one time, but the momentum for me is recognizing what I have. I'm a student, and when I involve myself in something, I want to be successful at it. I don't involve myself in a lot of things, but whatever I put my name on, it's going to be a success. I don't care how long it takes me. I don't care what I have to go through. It's been a rough couple of years for me since I hit Blue Diamond. But the comeback for me was sitting back and recognizing the moment. What is this moment? What is happening right now? I said, wow, first and foremost, you are being coached by crown leaders, Michael and Lucy. So the same way I was coached by diamond leaders who I was really, really close to, and I stuck with my coaches, and they were the ones who helped me to get to where I wanted to go. It was what I wanted. So you have to, first of all, you got to ask yourself, what do you want from this partnership? Do you want this partnership to pay your bills? Do you want, we all know we want to help people. Okay. We know that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, what do you want for yourself? What is going on in your life? And how can this, better your life? So for me, it's very clear that receiving $400 to say $600, $700, $800 a week alone is from selling ULTs is like, it's a no brainer to me. You know what I mean? And it's just a matter of the structure. So for me, it was the click from when I went to convention. I was asked to speak, and I was going to speak on something totally different. And I looked at the sheet, and the sheet said 30. Well, I may talk about the 30-day challenge. So I had to quickly go back in my notes, and I was like, oh, I remember I did a presentation on doing challenges. And it was something about that moment when I was speaking that I knew this was going to be my ticket. I was like, I've got to make my niche in Purium challenges. Bringing people together, bringing communities together to do these challenges is going to be how I do it. And every month, they're just going to be going on. So now people can come in anytime, but it's something about the excitement and the momentum of, I'm going to be on a part of something. The next group is starting on the 15th. So every week, the UBTs are people that are coming into these challenges for me. Also, the $50 gift card, knowing that I talk to everybody because I'm going to give everybody these $50 gift cards. You can get the Power Shake. You can get a Apothecary. I don't care what you get, but let me show you a few things that you can get. And just having these systems and knowing what I have and being intentional about this brand partnership will be my success. And anybody that partners, with me. I just want to say one thing that I know is a challenge for us all. And this is something, it's very, very unique coaching from Michael and Lucy for me. I've been coached in a lot of ways with my partnership where it was a very pushy, very, everybody's got to be like me kind of mode. And I lost a lot of partners with that because I'm a very, very driven woman. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it done. It's just in me. I'm very driven. Not everybody's like me, and I understand that. So what I've gleaned from Michael and Lucy with coaching my leaders is number one, remembering they are leaders. I'm not just coaching partners, but posturing my entire partnerships around leadership and around equipping, but also around the simplicity, allowing people to be where they want to be. You know, wherever you want to be, you know, I give you the fast start. I give you all the things. I tell you about the three-way callings. I tell you all the information. And now it's up to you to do what you want to do with it. Brandon used to tell me high intentions, low attachments. I used to get very frustrated when people would not do what I was doing, when everybody wasn't becoming a diamond or whatever. And they would be like, what, you know, what do I need to do? But where I'm at now is number one, I'm going to always lead the way. That is a personal, it is a personal standard I've set for myself. I have a personal standard. Everybody has their own standard. My standard is the UBT. My personal standard weekly is the UBT, period, because that is what the company has given us as the most way to accelerate our partnership. And it's not hard. You can find 3 people to sell a ULT to a week, believe it or not. You just have to be organized and intentional about communicating with people often. And then the last thing is just having a relaxed intensity with the people that are coming into my team, making sure I have a hub where they can get the information that they need. And as they get this information, how they want to take the information, how they want to use it is up to them. It's not up to me to force anybody to do what I'm doing, but I know that I will find, and I'll, you know, have great leaders that I'm partnering with, but there will be the runners. There will be the runners. There will be people who will be just like me that will come along the way. So I had to release that and just set my personal standard, if that makes sense. So once I set that personal standard for me, and I am that example, then how everybody else flows, it's for me to just lead by example and to love on them and make sure that everybody feels loved, feels safe, and feels, you know, supported on their journey, whether it's our customers or my partners, in both.
Well, I love you said low intention, you said high intention, low expectation. Was that the word expectation?
This is actually from Brandon. This is the first thing two things Brandon told me that got me fired up and how I became a diamond. I said, Brandon, what do I need to do to win? He said, well, I made massive action. Massive action. That was it. I never forgot that. It stuck with me, and it's the standard by which I build. Number 2, the second thing he told me is he said, you're going to have high intentions and low attachments. Like, you cannot attach yourself. Like, I cannot force anybody to do anything. Nothing at all. You cannot force people. You can't build partnerships by force. You have to build it by actually being the example. So coming back from from a convention, I set my personal standard. My personal standard was it is the UBT, and it is by which I will lead my team with, and also the gift cards. But my personal standard a week, I don't feel good if I don't sell 3 UBTs, 3 ULTs a week. I'm here now. It's too much. Like, no, there's people that need this, and I'm going to go get them, is where I'm at.
Well, and so I love it. Wame said, she's organized and intentional. And I think we can all feel that. So as we look at ourselves, like last week when we had all these naturopaths and Lucy and I are in that booth, and I'm looking at them saying, you want to feel better in the next 3 months than you've ever felt in your life? And I'm looking at them, right? And I'm talking just with that tone. Where are you in your life? And that's that attitude that Wame has. We all need to kind of look and see where ours is, and take that lead of that belief, because I know our food will change people's lives. I know it. And I love the Core 4, I love the ULT, and I love the $50 gift card. Like Wame was saying, somebody's got to do something from Purium. I don't care if it's a bottle of Power Shake, and people love our Power Shake. 99% of the people will go, this is good. Now it opens the door for their next order. But the bottom line is organized and intentional. So let's give Wyman a round of applause here, y'all.
Great, great. Thanks for sharing all that. Wyman, I wrote some notes, and that's to massive action. Okay, you want to get to the top, it has to be massive action. And one thing I learned, once that you get to the top, so say for example, you get to green diamond, blue diamond, red diamond, you're so excited. And if you don't keep it the same massive action, you can go fast. You can go down really fast. So for me, it's important to qualify for the first time as a diamond. Any rank is very important to qualify, but I think the key is to requalify it again and requalified. Yes, qualify again, and then the next level and the next level. But sometimes I'm talking for my own experience. Sometimes we get so excited that we forget, and then we kind of like, oh, I'm gonna take a vacation. Does anybody does that? I've been working so hard that I'm gonna take a little vacation. Guess what? And that vacation that we take, everything goes down. And that happened to me. That happened. Maybe I don't know if it happened to somebody else, but it happened to Troy. Troy went up really fast. And went down. And then when he realized, like, I'm not giving up. I'm never gonna give up. You know the way he talks, right? I swear to God, Lucy, I will never give up. I have to go back. I need to find my superstar. And then he went up again with the same energy, and he passes. He passed. But thank you so much. Thank you.
And on that note, Lucy, you know, you're superstars, you all. Your job is to get people started, like Wame is just saying right now. Our job is to get people started. They need to be eating our foods. They need to be checking out what we're doing, checking out your energy, falling in love with you. So you want to fall in love with them, you know, and guide them to know that they're going to have a better life. You eat Purium, you're going to have a better life. I don't give a damn who you are. You know, It's that simple. I've been eating this stuff for 12 years. I know how good I'm looking at these people. Last week, I'm going, look at me, 77 years old, and look at my energy. Look at my vitality. Look at my wife, who's a lot younger than me, 20 years younger than me. You know, and look at her energy. She looks fantastic. I said, we got energy. And these people, you guys are walking around like you're walking dead, you know? And these are practitioners, you know, all of them can, you know, just not, but it's hard to get ahead in life. Like if you don't follow these principles of just high intention, low attachment, organized and intentional, eating superfoods every day that are real, that aren't the crap that people are eating. Like this morning, we had a shake, like Lori's drinking right now. I know Lori loves her shakes, you know, we had a shake that was off the charts. Lucy handed it to me and she said, this is probably a $25 shake. And I went, give it to me.
A smoothie.
Yes. A smoothie. Oh my God, was it good? And I'll be flying on that for the next 4 or 5 hours. So I just say to you all, man, have fun with this. We're doing people a favor. They just don't know it yet. And my point is, the superstars, your superstars are going to come from the people that you just turn on with a $50 gift card, a ULT, a Core 4. They're going to turn on somebody who's going to be a superstar. You don't sponsor. You're the superstar. Our superstars, we didn't enroll the superstars. The superstars came in through people that we enrolled. Right, Lucy?
Yeah, absolutely. You're right, Michael. Sometimes we are so like we want to see somebody like that, people that we sponsor because we believe on them, because we believe we see the potential. But most likely they're not. Let me see. Nobody in this right now is sponsored by us. Nobody. Okay, because what I thought this person had a potential. They did. They brought me somebody and their team. So, and again, the people that's going to take you to crown, the people is going to take you to diamond, the diamond is not going to take you to green diamond. And that's why we had to keep in massive action. Whatever happened, keep in massive action. I told Michael, I said, you know, I've been working these shows for a long time, but this is the first time. And I thought they were not going to listen to me, the naturopaths, because I'm not a naturopath, I'm not a nutritionist, but I was talking their language. And not because, maybe because I'm older, they were like, oh yeah, no, you're right. They were agreeing with me. And I go, so I guess we're getting the price about being older, right? But anyway, let's continue. We're going to continue. Before we're talking about creating links, okay, today. And one of the links that I want you to keep it, and Michael, if you put it, you can put it on the chat. One of the links that you want to keep it and your handy and your on your phone, so you can have it on your fingertips and you can send it to people, is the link of our Zoom calls. We have Zoom calls coming up, not training calls. One is for customer support calls. Okay, here's the schedule right here. So on Wednesday, the 10th, is going to be Michael Maces leading that call. Okay, so customer support. It means only for customers? No, it can mean you can invite brand partners, because this is very educational call for the ULT. And we need not only that, I want you to be there to support the team. And guess what? We need testimonies. Okay, we need you. We really, really need you. For this to work, we need testimonies. And who has the testimony? Look in your customers to see if they have a good testimony. What about you? Okay, that's part of supporting each other. I'm always there to, just in case that they need my testimony, I'm ready so that way I can give it. But sometimes they don't need it because I'd rather somebody else to talk. Okay, so it's going to be Wednesday, the 9-10 is customer support call. Invite all your customers, everybody that you can. Is going to be Michael. And then on the 9-24 is going to be YMA again. Okay, so bring your brand partners, your customers, invite them. You sign up a brand partner, say, by the way, on the 10th, it's going to be a customer support call. Prospects, if they're prospect, bring them, because they're going to see the excitement. They're going to see the explanation about the ULT, a quick explanation about the ULT. We did a meeting with this guy, the trophy guy, where we buy the trophies that some of you got. And, you know, Michael was talking. And then I said, okay, Michael, let me tell you, this is what you're taking in the morning. This is what you take at night. And that's it. She's like, Lucy, I like your explanation. Fast, short, and simple. I said, and I'm going to write it down right here in the back so that way you know what to take. And that's it. Because I like that. She's like, Michael, I like all the information, but I'm ready to take it. I'm anxious. So just tell me what to do. So customer. Don't expect a question about when can I make money doing that, answers like that. No, because we have a special Zoom call for that. An opportunity business call on Thursday, the 18th, is going to be guided by Dominic. I don't know if you guys been on these Zoom calls. I don't, to tell you the truth, I don't even want to do it because you guys are so freaking good about presenting. I'm like, oh my God, I'm kind of like a little bit embarrassed that I'm not as good as you. It's going to be my turn. Yes, probably in October is going to be my turn to present. But right now, this is the schedule. Dominic, you want to throw something out Dominic?
Yeah, hi everybody. I just like kind of what Lucy was saying. We want to be able to have as many stories and testimonials, especially with the products, but also with the business opportunities. So we're just doing a monthly business opportunity call for our team. I think you just took the schedule up, but hopefully everybody took a screenshot of it. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the more people that are on the call, the more stories that are on the call, the more people in the chat, the more our guests feel like, you know, they're excited to learn more and they feel like they're part of a community. So we really are going to be duplicating this as we go into the fall. But I really like how the bi-weekly calls have been. The product calls, we used to do them weekly, and I feel like it was just kind of a little bit too much because there's so many resources that Purium gives us just as a company. Like there's a call every single day you can plug people into, but we really are creating this culture for, you know, our community and our team. And this is what you can leverage to grow your business and to share more with people. So yeah, I am looking for a testimonial for the business call, probably like maybe two stories. So yeah, that'll be halfway through the month. And then, yeah, as many product stories we can have for the Wednesday calls. But I guess, Lucy, should they get back to you or to me, or how should we find testimonials?
Yes. Yeah, just get back to me, okay?
Okay.
So that way we can share the testimonies, okay? Invite people to this call. We have a Facebook page, the Facebook page, the Love Team. Okay, if you're not in there, listen, I don't think you're there. I think I already find you in Facebook. I don't know if you're on Facebook, but if you're not there, look for the Facebook page or get with the person who sponsor you, and then they'll add you to that page. So that will be good because I put some information in there. I put the Zoom calls, the recordings. I try to do my best to put all the information there. Okay. So I want to give you like everybody, like I said, we're going back at what it worked for us in the very beginning. Okay. Yes, selling the UBT is number one priority and thing. You want to make fast money. You want to rank advance really fast. UBTs, the ultimate lifestyle transformation, 3 a week. And if all your team is duplicating that, because that's the key, duplication. Your team has to duplicate you, what you're doing. If it's not duplication, you're going to be in the same rank. Okay. So what do we do? We create, we're going back up whatever we used to do the business. I went over there to Vegas with the I haven't made the deposit yet, but I went to Vegas with the option that if they want a bottle of Patty Cherry, I'm going to sell them that and I'll get their name. Super Aminos, I'm going to sell them that. If I'm going to go, I'm like I know it's going to kind of sell like a salesperson, but I'm going to go like the insurance person. Did anybody set up with insurance, life insurance before? They start with $5 million whatever insurance thing. And then I go, no, it's no, wait. I mean, it sounds pretty good. I'm going to leave $5 million to my people. And then they go, well, what about 2 million? And what about this? And what about that? Until they sell you, but they want to sell you no matter what, right? So I'm going for the same thing. Oh, the ULT. Oh, and they go, how much it costs? Oh, it costs you $13 a day. Yeah, but how much it really costs? $384. And it depends on how you say it. If you say it, it costs $385, they can feel it. They'll feel it inside. But if you said it costs only at the end of the month, you pay only $384. It's different, right? You can hear it. So if they say, still, Lucy, my budget, I don't, whatever, work, whatever, they come back. And then guess what? We have the daily core 4. And I explained to them, it's $250. However, you're going to have only half of the products. You're going to be able to replace only 1 meal instead of 2. You see the value here? And they go, oh, okay. For $100 and something more, I can get double. And I said, exactly. Okay. And if some people, they're in a budget, no matter where you say, they are in a budget. So I create a link if I'm talking on the phone, and then I said, try the Power Shake or the Apple Berry. I know you're going to love it. Just try it. So why am I doing that? So that way they're in my organization. And next time when they go Aisha Purium, they already there. They belong to me. They're not going to go anywhere. And even if they call the company, they're going to say, oh, I cannot sign up. They said my email is already there. What do I do? And then they say, oh yeah, because you are underneath Eric. Eric is the one who referred you, and you can do the order now. And then they will order. They already in your organization. 2 ways you can do it. One, you can send them a link, even if they start clicking on the link and everything. Guess what? They're gonna pretend that they're gonna sign up. At the end, they can forget, or they don't want to put the credit card. They already in your downline because they put the email. I'm going to show you where you can find that, okay? And then another way is that you can actually put them in your back office. So that way, all the names that we got, they're going to be in my back office already as a prospect. And the company, here and there, they're going to send them emails. The company, not me, the company. Do I rely on the company sending that? Heck no. I have Marco working and saying, do you send an email? Do you send a text? And he goes, yeah, yeah. And finally, people start answering us. So he's in heaven because he loves to talk. Okay. So anyway, I always go to, and I'm going to start with this. My to-go, as you all guys already know, is puriumbusiness.com. It's open to everybody. Puriumbusiness.com. I want to know what's going on with the company. I click in here. I want to go up for training resources and guide the training. I go right here. I go to see, I missed the Zoom call for the company, David, product and education. I come here. Whatever I want. I want to educate myself more. I want to spend some time before I get deep into the business or something. I come here. So this is my to-go page. Keep this handy so that way you have it, and you can even, I'm very good about copy paste, because why reinvent the wheel when the wheel is already here, okay? So you can even send them a welcome letter to your new brand partner or customer, and guess what? The letter is here. So everything is here. But today, I just want to go really quick here because it takes a long time. So, but today I am going to create I'm going to create a shopping cart for my customer. Okay. And so that way, because if I'm talking about the Power Shake and that's all I can sell, I'm going to send them a link. So I go to puriumbusiness.com. This is my to-go page. Everything that you can imagine is going to be here, and it's getting better and better, okay? So right here, I'm going to go right here, and then I'm going to go customize card and gift code permalink for shoppurium.com. Excludes lifestyle subscription, okay? I can enroll this one, customize gift card code permalink for ult.com, Purium enrollment. If I want to enroll a customer straight to a brand partner, I create it here. But if it's a customer, I create it here. Okay. Now, customer service right here, create a gift card code for ULT transformation plus a Purium enrollment. See, you can read about it. But today we're going to click right here. Look at how easy is click right here. Click, and then it goes right here. Okay. Put your gift card code right here. You put your gift card code right here and then continue. Okay. I want them to try the Power Shake. I want them to try something. Why I prefer Power Shake? In my experience, the Power Shake will curb your appetite, clean your palate. You can really feel it. Some people don't like it. It takes a little bit of time for them to like it. And I said, put it in your mouth, switch it around like mouthwash, thing that you put in there, and then drink it. In my opinion, people will have the results with the Power Shake, and eventually they'll fall in love. Okay, so if you don't, again, my ULT is number 1, Daily Core 4 is the second one, But if some people don't have the budget, you guys, and we leave those people alone. And guess what? We forget about them. And when they have the money, somebody else is already talking to them. And we lose our customer. So I don't, I said, I understand your situation, but I still want to give you my $50 gift card so that way you can purchase your Power Shake because I believe you're going to like it. So I created right here. Now, as you can see, maybe I want to do this, the Darberry and the Power Shake, I can create it. So I click in here. I put one-time order, okay? Be careful on this one because if you do add to one-time order and a smart order subscription, that means they're gonna purchase this, and then the next month they automatically doing the smart order subscription. I always send them this because they just want to try it, and I don't want them to come back and say, you lied to me, now they charge my credit card, and they'll be mad. So I click in there. Once that I click right here, if I'm going too fast, just let me know. And then review and create permalink. Review and create permalink. I can add more if I choose to, okay? If I want to, I can add more products right here, or I can review and create. Right now, for the training, I'm gonna add more product. Somebody said to me, oh, I think I should be the super aminos and the Power Shake. Perfect. Okay. So I go right here and I'm gonna do super amino. Okay. Right here. As everything is alphabetical order. I like this. They don't. I can put super amino 23 in there, but just put S and then you create it, and then you can see all the products right here. You created it, super amino 6-pack. No, I'm gonna go for this one time order. Go slow right here because sometimes we go too fast. Review and create permalink right here. And here sometimes you say it didn't create. No, go up. It did. And then you see the all the products that you put in there. Now, and here you can say, no, I don't think my customer wants that. Well, and take it out right here. And just send the Power Shake and the Darberry. Create permalink right there, okay? And then copy. You haven't finished yet. Copy the permalink right here. Now, guess what? I am going to send it to Dominic. I'm going to make you a co-host, okay? So if you can you please open this? And then I'm going to send it to Dominic. And when she open it, see what, you'll see what it's going to say. And I always send here, hi, Dominic, whatever you want to put in there, okay? Put a little message, okay? And then here, Dominic, here is the link with the Power Shake and a 50. Make sure you say that $50 off. Make sure you say that because that is the key, one of the key that they go, oh, really? They're going to give me $50 because they can go and see the price. And I'm not going to pay 117 just to try this one. But when you say $50 off, so then I already sent it to Dominic, and Dominic, I'll make you co-host. Let me go right here. And if you can open it so that way everybody can so everybody can see. Share your screen.
Okay, you might, I just logged off and logged on my phone. You might have to make me co-host again. I can't tell.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Make a co-host. Okay. Make a co-host. Okay. Okay. There we go. I want you guys to see it. Okay. So that way you see where you send them to customer. And you know what I do? I send it to Michael all the time and make sure the link works.
Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So hi, Dominique. Here's the link with the power and a $50.
The Power Shake. Yeah. Okay. And then look, my picture is there. okay, which is pretty cool, right? And only the items that I sent. And look at that, $50 up, US. Okay, check out, go and check out, Dominic, please. And I don't need to tell her about that. I don't need to tell my customer about backup order and all that stuff. I like this system. Some people don't like it, but I do like it because somebody else is doing more sales for me. The system is doing more sales for me. Or you want to go in the auto ship? They can decline it, continue. And I said, well, if you don't want any of that, continue, just continue. And then they're going to go again. I like this system. I know some people say I don't like it, but I do like it. And then right here, just keep going, 79, continue with payment. Look at what it's going to be. It's my, even the name in there is there, if you notice. Okay, just, this is the refer code, refer by. And I always say, make sure my name is there. Okay, and then continue with payment. And I said, as long as you don't pay, you don't put your credit card, we're all good. And then here they start putting their credit card and everything. That's the simple. That is the simple thing. Thank you, Dominic. Okay, so puriumbusiness.com, go in there, create your links. And again, try it before. I know Allison is not even a brand partner. I just want to let you know. She's going to become a brand partner this coming week. She's just trying the products. But try it. Do before you even start it. Start getting training. Start doing things. You want to try it. Whenever you send a link, try your link. Okay. Now, I want to show you. Any questions about that one? About this? Anything? Any question? No? Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen again. That's the Permalink. Your back office. I know we have quite a few people in here. They're not familiar with the back office. This is a back office that I use for training. This is not my own back office. Okay. I never share my own back office to anybody except me. I don't share information from there because if I share my own back office, they're going to see everybody that's underneath me. They're going to see names. They're going to see the volume. It's nobody's business but my business or the person that's underneath me. So we have a dummy back office where you can do your training, where you can train your brand partners. And it's backoffice.mypurium.com. How do I got here? The same way that I got when I went to puriumbusiness.com. You just click on back office and sign. To sign out in the dummy back office or a demo back office, you do US capital U capital S dreams 123. What is the password? Same thing. US dreams 123 and log in. And then you go and log in into the back office right here. Okay, look at that. Oh, it's closed on Monday, September, Labor Day. We'll reopen Tuesday, September 2nd. I love that. Okay. Okay, so right here, this is how your back office is going to look once that you sign in. Okay, this is personal report, team reports. Some other time we can go to over that. But soon as logging into your back office, when you have time, don't spend too much time on this one. Because 80% of your time, our time, 80% of our time is recurring. 20% of it is learning about the business, learning about the products and all that stuff, okay? So you can see a lot of things in here, but I'm gonna scroll up and then you can even see testimonies, success stories, okay? But I always go, especially today and tomorrow, this is my to-go page. I'm going to go right here, dashboard, August 2025, view union level team. That means I'm going to view everybody that is on my team, and I'm going to review the volume and see what's the volume look like, okay? And this is gonna help me too to see what rank is my next one and how far I am to achieve that rank. So it's level, your ID number, and everybody underneath you, name. If it has a tree right here, that means you already sign up somebody, or your brand partner sign up a new, they have already somebody underneath them. This is personal volume, customer dollar amount. That means that person has been selling or not selling, like Debbie is not selling anything so far this month. If she doesn't have any customers personally sponsored by her, it's going to be zeros. If she doesn't have any brand partners that she personally sponsored and they're on their first level, I'm going to say it again. If she doesn't have anybody under any brand partners that ordered this month, personally sponsored by her on their first level, it's going to be zeros. Remember, if you have people on your first level, brand partners, and for every $1,000 that your brand partners ordered every month, you get $40 extra every month. It's an add that they did to the compensation plan. And then right here, we get paid 8 levels deep, and this is the volume, group qualified volume, and group customer qualified volume, and 9 levels deep. Although they say that we don't get pay on the 9 level and beyond, in a way we do get paid because it helps us to rank advanced, even if it, for example, Troy's line, it went wild. It's beyond my control. It's like really wild, really big. But I get paid because of his volume. It helps me to qualify. So even if it's on the 10, 20 level, it helps me to qualify. So don't worry that it's beyond your 8 level. It's good to build deep. AE, active enrollees. How many people you enroll that they ordered $50, 50 points or more? Okay, this is that when they start, when they upgrade. Perfect example. This day for Allison is going to be 1 day, and then this one, when she upgrades this coming month, is going to be different. And this one, last time she orders, whenever she's going to place the order, is going to appear here. A lot of people, they come over here and they said, oh my God, I'm in red. Why am I in red? Last month I was in green and today I'm in red, because sometimes this number is going to be red. Well, because the sales for last month, you probably be all combined your sales with all your customers and brand partners. It was more than what is this month. This is very important, a smart order. Debbie is not on the smart order right here. And if I'm looking for volume, and she signed up a new brand partner, and the new brand partner qualify as a consultant, as a director, and she's running for a fast start, and she already had the fast start consultant, fast start director. If Debbie is not on the smart order, guess what? She's not gonna get paid the matching bonus. So very, very, very important, okay? If Debbie is not on the smart order, and even if she ordered this month, if she's not on the smart order, she will not get paid the fast start. Just very, very important. So write your question if I'm not very clear on that, okay? So, and then the total group group qualified volume is when they have right here the UBTs, all the promotions that they have. Okay, all the, company runs a lot of promotion. They give us free points so that way we can rank advance. Right here is where you can see declaration day. The company give us, for everybody that's new here, comes on Monday, okay? Go into your back office. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna stop, because the other one is pretty much well, let me finish and then remind me, come back and declaration day. So what type of a brand partner? If your brand partners and your customers order month after month, we all get 25% off on the products of our own purchase. But if we skip 1 month, we go down to 15%. This is the rank, the highest rank that Debbie rank over the years, over the months. It's always going to be, once that you qualify a diamond, you're always going to be a diamond, or any rank, blue diamond, crown, anything. You're always going to be, you're going to be a crown, you're going to be a diamond. If for some reason you didn't qualify, okay, this month, and then you fall into whatever your qualification is, member, executive, director, builder, whatever it is, okay? This is the highest K club. So that means that Debbie, over the years that she's been in the company, the months or whatever, the highest K club, it was the 4K club. So that means that she sold in customers herself $4,000 in customers. And then there's the email address, the phone number, and the state where she's in. On Monday, if I were you, everybody in my team, everybody in my team, tell me if you guys can see me, right? Everybody in my team, is very important that we all do the declaration, okay? Declare what level are you going to be in there, because guess what, just by doing that, the little thing that's going to help us to accomplish our goals, they're going to give us 50 points. Yeah, just for declaring. So we go to submission forms, okay? Promo, I'm going to go first to submission forms, promo submission forms. So I'm going to go right here, the first one, okay? And then it's not active right now because not until Monday, but it's very important that all my brand partners will submit this form. But anyway, right here is the submission form, okay? Help, please, period recognition, a special attachment, nothing is not here because it's not activated yet, but it will be on Monday. So you go to submission forms right here, and then it will be active, okay? Declaration, okay, declaration and success story action plan. So everybody, Lucy Maces, everybody should declare, okay? And it's so easy to do it, okay? And then it's another promos that's going on. Any promos that the company has is going to be right here, and you can click in here. Okay, declaration. You go right there, and then do it. Why? Hey, this type is now closed because it's open only for the 1st to the 3rd. I have a feeling the company is going to leave it open until the 4th because of the holiday. Okay, so everybody, you're going to get 50 points. Imagine if you have 10 brand partners and every single one does the declaration, you're going to get 500 extra points. I don't know if you guys noticed, but when one of the big 5-star crown, a female 5-star crown, got to crown for the first time, a slip out of her mouth, and she said 40%, it was free points. That's how she got to crown. 40%, you guys. Okay. And why? And I remember Jill too. Jill called me at the last day of the month. And then I said, well, did everybody did the videos? Did everybody, I was looking for free points. And that's how she got to red diamond. So imagine, even if you have 3, 4, 5 brand partners underneath you, declare. And sometimes, I'm sorry, if I told Allison, you're going to declare, and she doesn't declare, I'm going to call her at the last date. Do you declare? And sometimes, guess what? They say yes, but and then she goes, well, I'm right here. Let's do a Zoom, and let's help you. And then she goes, well, we're and probably because she's new, she's going to say, where did you say I need to go? See, she didn't know. And I was assuming that she already know. So call them and say, can I help you to declare? Let me do it with you. I'm going to do it. Do a Zoom with all your team members that on the second and say, hey, can we do a Zoom and we all can do it and you do it yourself. So that way they can see it. The little details like this is going to help you to rank advanced faster. Okay, I'm going to stop so that in case you have any questions, any comments. Thanks, Dominic. Oh my God, see, you guys are so good. Okay, the answer is right there. You got it? Esther, yeah, okay. Any questions, any comments?
I'm a little bit confused about the declare thing again. Like, can you just explain that again? Sorry.
What is that? Declare?
The declare thing that you just said. I'm just confused.
Declare is, yes. Declare is just a way for you. Once the window opens, you're gonna click in there, and I think they changed it a little bit a month, but you're gonna declare about what are you gonna do during the month. It's questions that you had to answer. Okay, and it's very simple. Just answer the best of what you can. Sometimes myself, I put Royal Crown. They wanna go to Royal Crown, or they ask you different questions. Yes, I answered the questionnaire, and click and submit. You get 50 points.
Yeah,
So
and be logical about it, because if you're brand new and if someone's brand new, if I was brand new starting on the 1st of the month, I would maybe declare, well, I already know I've got a list of 10 people that I'm going to introduce to this. I want to be executive, fast start executive this month. So that's 6,000 in BV volume. So if you sell 3 ULTs in a week and bring on a handful of brand partners and they sell a few ULTs, you'll get so many reward points that Lucy's talking about. And when you do the declaration, they're giving you 50. So they give you all these points to help you qualify. And boy, when it comes to those fast starts and you hit your 500 points short of 6,000 at the end of the month, all of a sudden you look at the points you achieved and it'll take you over the top. Does that make sense?
It does, thank you. And I'm actually a visioning coach, so I think it's really cool because it's like a form of future visioning, It's like setting
exactly.
Yeah.
It's all in that way of thinking.
Yeah.
It really is. I just wanted to chime in really quick. It really is intention. I didn't take it as seriously as I do now, but like when you set that intention, to just all of you leaders on the call going into September, really think about, what do you want? What do you want to see? What do you want to see now that maybe you didn't see last month? When you're answering those questions, take your time, visualize it. Like you said, Allison, that's so good. Visualize it, see yourself reaching that rank. And it's a powerful tool that sets the intention up for how we start our month and how we move into our month.
Mm-hmm. And let me just show you really quick right here. I hope that doesn't disappear. So right here. So this is you. Okay. So if you say that you have one brand partner right here, one brand partner over here, and then you have one brand partner over here.
We can't see anything, Eddie.
Oh, you guys can see it? No?
Just a white paper.
I can see.
There you go.
Yeah, you can see it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so this is you on the very top. So you declare. So it's 50 points that you have right now, 3 points. And then this is your brand partner number 1, 50 points. Now you have 100. And this is brand partner number 2. Now you have 150. And this is brand partner number 3. You have 200. And then you have more brand partners right here. If you have 10 brand partners in your organization and they're all declared, you have 500 points. The first week, when you order and everything, the first day you can be a consultant. The first day, because you ordered and then I strongly suggest everybody order on the first of the month.
Mhm.
The reason is so that way you can see how your volume is growing. Because I can see if I ordered on the last day of the month, because I know my numbers, I know what I have. What am I going to qualify? Because I'm so familiar with the back office. But you knew, order on the first of the month so that way you can see what you're going to need. How you're going to be qualifying. You go on and go, keep going. Because sometimes we're so into the moment, we're into the holiday and everything. The month is almost like on the 25th, and then we go, oh my God, I didn't qualify as an executive, and I was very close, and now I had to go on vacation, I had to do this, I have to do that. But if we do it on the very first of the month, you guys can see the volume very clear. Any questions about that? Anything?
And I put in the chat the call that we sent out today, the reminder of our training call. And there's a Zoom, all the Zoom information. You can kind of copy that, but that Zoom link is the Zoom link we use for every one of our calls. So some people I'll send links to and they'll go, oh, send me the link. I don't have it. And I've sent it to them 20 times. So put these links away so you can share it with your team, because it's the same link every week, every Saturday, and the calls the business calls, the product calls, everything we're doing is around that link.
Yes, thank you, Michael. Now, here you can see my screen, right? You want to know how fast, this is for the month of August, okay? Right now, this is for only to qualify as a director, okay? And right now, we're on day 30th. You want to qualify as a director right now, you should have right now 5,820 points right now. Okay, to qualify as a director.
That's for executive.
I'm sorry, for director is 2,430. So that means on the 30th, you need 70 points to hit director. I made this calendar for everybody, and I'm going to be making the one for September, and I'll share it with everybody. That helped me a lot. And that helped too with the new brand partners. I give it to them, and then they you can see it. Oh my God, on the 15th, if I want to hit director, I need to have 1,215 points. Oh my God, on the 17th, oh, I'm running behind. I need to do something. Team, you guys, on the first, if we look at what's going to happen, okay? Just an example. If everybody in your team, and you have 5 team members, 10, and everybody declared, you already beyond director. On top of, by the 3rd, you already have your volume 243. So you kind of like, okay, now I want real sales, because remember, it's only points. But look at this. But you're already ahead, because on the 6th, you're supposed to have for director 486 BB. But because everybody declared and the volume went up, that means you already have points. This is very helpful. I'm gonna text you guys the one I made for September. And I'm gonna share it with you guys so that way you can see your numbers. How do you qualify in your numbers until you get used to it? Right now, I'm so used to that I can see my numbers, whether I'm gonna qualify or not. I see it already. We already way over, Michael.
I want to add. Let me add this, Lucy. You know, I've had friends that are serious network marketers that joined Purium, not necessarily on our team, but some on our team. And for example, they'll send out, if they know somebody is a person of real serious interest and has connections, they'll send them a product. at their own expense with that $50 gift card. I mean, you can send somebody a bottle of aminos for $25 plus shipping. If you know that somebody could really be, now when you send them that, they're connected to your gift card code. So I'm not saying waste money by sending people free product, but to give you an example, when I believe when Sonia sponsored Melissa, she was following her on her Facebook stuff, teaching. I believe Melissa was teaching nutrition and this and that all day long on her website. She wasn't doing network marketing. She was working her butt off trying to teach people how to cook and make good food. And Sonia's connected with her, followed her for a while, sent her, I believe, a Core 4. This was a few years ago. Sent her a Core 4 at her own expense. And look what it turned out. When we brought Troy in, when Christopher and Lucy brought Troy in, what did we do? We bought product for him for a couple months because we wanted him to get the benefits, and we knew that he would love the products. And he was in a tight situation at the time. But hey, if you this is our business. We've got to invest in our business. So some people think, oh, I'm going to do Purium and invest no money in it. I'll just eat what I want. And that's cool. And you can be very successful doing that. But it's also fun to reach out and say, well, I'm in business. This is my business. I'm going to spend a little of my hard-earned money to introduce this person. That doesn't mean you have to go broke giving product away, but that $50 gift card is a great way to bring someone on your team for very minimal cost and get them eating some of our foods, or whatever it takes. Sometimes it's your business. I think some people think their upline is their business. I'll be honest with you. We are our upline. We are our upline. Ian is the only guy above us that's active in our group. And we never worked with Ian when we first started. He was too far above us. And we had more experience at that time than anyone in network marketing. The years I've done network marketing, there's no one in Purium that has my experience in network marketing. When Lucy joined Purium, she had 20 years of network marketing experience. So you're the boss. The buck stops with you. And, as everything you've heard on this call today, just own it and have fun with this and be the leader. Let's all take on a little Wame's intention and high intention. And you think I give a damn what other people think? When I tell them about Purium, they don't know. They're eating crap every day. They've never made residual income, most of them. You got to guide people. You are the front person in the jungle, walking ahead of the pack with them behind you, and you know where the tigers and the lions and the animals that are going to eat you alive. You're up there in front, walking the front, the point. You're the point man. In Vietnam, a lot of guys died in Vietnam because when they went on patrol, they were the front man. One guy gets picked to be the point guy, and he's walking 50, 100, 200 feet in front of the guys behind him. And they pick out, this guy has to be very sharp because he's going to be the first one to go if there's an attack, or if he step on, looking for landmines. I mean, this stuff, you are the point person, you all. So let's take on some of YMA's attitude as we start our new month. And you all are so amazing. You're so talented. Own it and don't give a darn what anybody else thinks. We are leading the way. These people are killing themselves eating crap day and night. They don't know.
I love it. I love it. Well, guys, it's 11. Make a wish. What rank are you going to hit this coming month? Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm going to stop the recording.